Scout Quartermain's small voice fills the car, and in that quiet, enclosed space, everything changes. Willow Kane can tell immediately that this isn't just another kid complaining about rules or missing a holiday visit. This is deeper. This is heartbreak. Scout's eyes don't meet Willow's at first, and when she finally speaks, it's with a kind of honesty only a child can manage, raw, unfiltered, and devastating. Scout admits she doesn't understand her father anymore. Drew Kane feels different, distant, harder. The man who used to laugh easily, who listened, who made her feel safe, now feels like someone she has to tiptoe around. Willow's heart sinks as she realizes Drew has been so consumed by his political ambitions, his enemies, and his secrets that he never noticed what was happening right under his nose, his daughter falling apart. This confession doesn't come out of nowhere. Willow saw the signs earlier, especially when Scout became visibly upset about missing her grandmother Alexis Davis and her aunts during the holidays. Scout didn't just want presents or celebrations. She wanted family. She wanted warmth, familiarity, and the comfort of people who have always made her feel grounded. And Drew said no. Willow couldn't let it go. Watching Scout's disappointment pushed her to confront Drew, gently but firmly trying to convince him to let Scout spend time with her family. Willow appealed to his softer side, reminding him how important those connections are, especially for a child who's already been through so much. But Drew was distracted, guarded, and ultimately noncommittal. The conversation never reached a clear resolution, because moments later, Drew was pulled away by a call from Jen Sidwell, summoning him to Windmere. That left Willow to make a choice. Soon after, Willow quietly took Scout to Alexa's house. The moment Scout burst through the door and ran into her grandmother's arms said everything. The joy on her face, the relief, the way she immediately relaxed. It was proof Willow was right. Seeing Christina and Molly only made it better. For a brief moment, Scout was exactly where she belonged. But the happiness didn't last. The visit was short. Too short. Whether Drew agreed reluctantly, or didn't agree at all, it's clear Scout wasn't allowed to stay. As Willow drives away, Scout sits in the passenger seat, her small hands folded, her expression heavy again. Willow glances over, already bracing herself, because she knows this conversation isn't over. Scout finally opens up completely. She admits she feels like she can't talk to her dad anymore. That when she tries, he's distracted or tense. That she doesn't want to upset him, so she keeps her feelings to herself. For a child, that kind of emotional burden is crushing. Willow listens, fighting back tears, realizing just how alone Scout feels in her own home. Then comes the confession that hits Willow the hardest. Scout quietly admits that sometimes she wishes she could live with Alexis. It's not said out of anger or rebellion. It's said with sadness, with longing. Scout misses feeling heard. She misses feeling safe enough to say what's on her mind. And while she still loves her father deeply, she doesn't recognize the man he's become. To Scout, Drew's transformation isn't political or strategic, it's personal. It feels like loss. Willow doesn't correct her. She doesn't scold her. She reassures her. Willow promises Scout that she's not alone, that she'll always listen, that she'll do everything in her power to make sure Scout stays connected to the people who love her. And in that moment, Willow isn't just a stepmother, she's Scout's protector. That bond is becoming stronger by the day, and it's no coincidence. Willow is stepping into a role Drew is slowly abandoning, and that shift will have consequences. Big ones. Because this emotional car ride confession isn't just about feelings. It may be tied to a much larger secret, one that Willow is about to uncover. General Hospital spoilers tease that Willow discovers a secret on December 29th, and all signs point back to Scout. Children notice things adults miss. Scout may have overheard something, seen something, or connected dots no one realized were visible. And Willow, already on edge from Drew's strange behavior, is primed to listen. This all feeds directly into the mystery surrounding Drew's shooting. There's a chilling theory gaining traction, one that could change everything. The ringtone heard the night Drew was shot. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson heard it clearly. At the time, it seemed random, unimportant. But what if it wasn't Drew's phone at all? What if it was Willow's? Willow may have set that ringtone specifically for Scout. A sweet, comforting melody tied to her stepdaughter. If Willow was nearby that night, If her phone rang, Drew may not have seen his shooter, but he may have heard something familiar. Something connected to Scout. All these quiet scenes between Willow and Scout suddenly feel like careful setup. The show may be slowly leading viewers toward the truth about that ringtone, and Willow could be standing closer to the center of the mystery than anyone realizes. As Willow grows more protective of Scout, the danger increases. If Drew discovers Willow has been facilitating visits behind his back, or worse, encouraging Scout's emotional distance from him, the fallout could be brutal. Willow is already walking a tightrope with the ongoing trial. One wrong move could cost her everything. Meanwhile, the rest of Port Charles isn't slowing down. Britt Westbourne is gearing up for a birthday celebration after learning she can practice medicine again. It should be a happy moment, but Britt's history says otherwise. Every time she drinks, chaos follows. With her medical career back on the line, one reckless night could undo everything she's fought for. Celebration or disaster, with Britt, it's always a gamble. Jordan Ashford continues her dangerous undercover work with Jen Sidwell. While Sidwell has been careful, Jordan finally believes she's uncovered something useful. When she brings this information to Laura Collins, it could shift the balance of power. But working this close to someone like Sidwell always comes with risk, and Jordan may already be deeper than she realizes. Alexis Davis, meanwhile, is under immense pressure. Willow's trial is weighing heavily on her, especially as Drew continues to use Scout as leverage. Christina and Molly try to help their mother decompress, but Alexis' mind is racing. She's already considering a new courtroom strategy, one that could change the entire trajectory of the case. And looming over all of it is Willow's secret. What exactly does Willow know now? Is it about Drew? The shooting? Scout's role in all of this? Or something even bigger? If Drew finds out Willow has been keeping things from him, especially involving Scout, the consequences could be devastating. Scout could be cut off from her family entirely. Willow could lose her marriage, her stability, and possibly her freedom, depending on how the trial unfolds. Elsewhere, Sonny Corinthos issues a warning to Michael, reminding him that danger is far from over. Dante Falconeri meets with ADA Justine Turner to discuss critical legal matters. Valentine Cassadine continues to reassure Carly Spencer that everything is under control, but secrets are leaking faster than anyone expected. Trina Robinson makes a commitment of her own, setting her on a new path as Port Charles braces for yet another wave of fallout. But at the heart of it all is one quiet car ride. One child's honesty. One stepmother's promise. Scout's emotional confession to Willow may seem small compared to shootings, trials, and political power plays, but it could be the most important moment of all. Because when a child finally says what they're feeling, it exposes truths adults have been avoiding for far too long. And once those truths are out, nothing stays the same.